Businesses along the Riverwalk say they've had enough with problems homeless people are causing.
So the Bexar County Sheriff's Office is putting more boots on the ground. Let's take a live look at the Riverwalk now. You'll start seeing deputies on patrol tomorrow at noon. As Eyewitness News reporter Zach Briggs explains, the focus is community policing, not arrests.
The restaurant industry has suffered for over 13 months with shutdowns, mandates. It's been very difficult.
Restaurants along the Riverwalk bolstering business once again after more than a year of financial blows due to the pandemic. But Don Larios with the Texas Restaurant Association says some business owners are fed up with disruptive behavior by the homeless community.
Panhandling, swiping tips off of tables, swiping food off of tables, defecating in front of businesses.
So they've asked for more police patrols. Larios says she's talked with city and county leaders about bringing more boots on the ground. One of the goals?
To just reassure our locals and our visitors that the Riverwalk, that the downtown area is a safe place to be.
It's not an issue that you can arrest away.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office's new initiative is called Hats on the Riverwalk. It involves deputies from the SCORE unit, specialized in community policing.
Their job is to go from store to store, restaurant to restaurant, and touch base with the merchants down there and see what we can do to be of service.
Sheriff Javier Salazar says deputies will try connecting homeless individuals with city programs. But beyond the effort of helping those living on the streets, he stresses this program is intended to be a friendly way of boosting business.
Zach joins us live from downtown tonight. Zach, San Antonio police normally handle patrolling the Riverwalk. What do they have to say about this?
Well, SAPD did email us a statement saying they did not request the help of BCSO, and the department also said, quote, that they tailor its crime-fighting strategy according to issues discovered by officers on patrol. In addition to the regular meetings the department has with downtown business owners, the issue of officer presence has not been raised in recent conversations, end quote. Now, also pointing out many issues officers face on the Riverwalk, like panhandling and people sleeping on sidewalks, which again are violations of city ordinances, and in those particular situations, BCSO would not have jurisdiction over. Reporting live downtown tonight, Zach Briggs, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.